I just wanted to start this off by giving a shout out to our boy. We've been a little bit concerned. We're more big time fans, but Aaron Carter, we know you're doing it out there. We see you and we got you. Despite everything going on, brother, we still with you.
I know, we got fans. If anyone does see this video, tweet at Aaron Carter
and give him some love.
And tell him that welcome to the rabbit hole. We got you, bro.
We are dude, we grew up to Aaron Carter, bro. Dude,
I'm all about a comeback story. You can come back, bro.
No, bro, he's already up on the comeback, bro. He's making his Rocky story right now.
He's starting to make music. He's still got the drug problem, alcohol problem, allegedly a little bit, it seems like. If he could just, you found your sound, bro. That's the hardest part. You found your sound. Get off the fucking drugs.
No, hey, we're not going to give too much of what's going on in his personal life. We're just going to say, give Aaron some love, and we got you.
He just needs a hug. So tweet at him.
God damn it.
Come on the show, Aaron.
Dude.
Or we'll come to you, actually, because we don't really have we're in a...
Oh, I would, wherever Aaron's at, I would go totally to him to do a podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Sure,
Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Shout out internet.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Facebook, YouTube. Shout out to internet.
Thank y'all for checking these out, too, if whoever's checking these out. But...
Yeah, no, it is cool.
It's a fucking trip.
Something about us humans is it feels good to be in a group. It just feels good.
It's natural.
Yeah, we got that pack mentality.
Well, dude, that's why
even if we don't like admitting it, we still want to be in a pack of people who don't like the pack mentality. Like, we always want to be in a pack.
It all goes back to hunter-gatherer times for me. Like, we have these, like, our bodies have these leftover, like, DNA of just, like, wanting to fuck it. Like, we need to get together and, like, it's weird. That's why I think social media is so fucking popping. Popular because it's the way to interact and communicate.
You have a little pack. Yeah,
you can find your community where if you're like stuck in a town and you might be into some weird shit or whatever, and everyone's normal. I know, right? Everyone's like, dude, it's like it reminds me of like the 50s, but more futuristic. Like everyone's kind of just like fathers knows best. But I think people are starting to realize this. So I feel like there's going to be a change coming soon. I feel like a lot. Like, I follow Facebook, I'm even seeing people like, why do we have to work 40 hours a week and not make enough to live? Or why do we got to do this? Or you can't buy happiness, it only buys freedom. Or money, I'm sorry. And it's like, people are starting to really realize, and I feel like that reminds me of like the 50s when people were just like, fathers knows best, and everyone was really restricted, and then psychedelics came about, and everyone started going barefoot, and I feel like it's coming now. Maybe it might not be psychedelics necessarily, but I feel like because of the internet and social media, that's like our new like psychedelic, where you could just have all these weird experiences through the internet. And
True, and people do. People also, I don't know, psychedelics. Just as soon as you say psychedelics, that's where my brain starts going.
Psychedelics,
they really like they help you, man. No, they just help me to find what makes me happy, and it's usually a lot more simple than people think. It's usually not a new pair of shoes and a watch and fucking all this belt and bullshit.
I was just looking at the stars and just realize that you're on a fucking spinning rock.
Like for me, it was finding the dragon staff. It just like helped me, but like without taking psychedelics, I would have never fucking seen someone spinning a stick and be like, that's the one. It was like, it has helped me be more open to trying more shit to find what makes me happy. And he was like, I just needed a fucking stick to spin, apparently. I thought I needed, like, all this shit.
Dude, I had a psychedelic experience once where I kind of had that epiphany of where I realized how easy it is to actually be happy if you're, like, going for the right things. But, like, meaning, like, what you were saying, like I was tripping and I just realized I just started crying.
Yeah.
I just was crying. Not even about me, but just about other people. I was like, man, I feel like people are running out of happiness and they're chasing it like it's a drug, and they're like buying things because it gives them a little dose, but it's not what's true. But like once you start tripping, like you were saying, maybe it doesn't have to be tripping, maybe it could be a near-death experience or whatever, but it's like you realize, like, wait a minute, sometimes it's just the little things, like just hanging out with, having a good conversation with a friend, or going on a walk.
There's a shelf life on
self-improvement or something, just simple shit, instead of trying to fucking spend all your money and like working 80 hours a week to buy materials that you end up like they don't really care about.
I think that the materials and things, I think that they bring some kind of happiness too, but I think there's a shelf life on things that bring happiness. So like you maybe buying some new shoes is going to bring you some happiness for like month, week, whatever the fuck, I don't know, however fast you get over shoes or new shit. But there's shelf life on happiness, where other things you might find make you more happy over long term, whether it's working out or eating healthy or doing yoga or going on hikes or some shit where it's like there's a longer shelf life on the happiness of these things.
Well, because that's self-improvement, it never ends.
Exactly.
When you buy a shoe, it's like it's the shoe. I feel like materials is almost like a measurement of like success. Meaning like oh shit, like I can afford to do this now. Like it's almost just like a reward. But what really hits like your fucking monkey root DNA is self-improvement. Whether it's getting better at drawing, learning another language,
learning an instrument,
martial arts, or fucking like that's what, man. You really just figure
investing in yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Taking the time to just improve yourself, even just reading and realize. It's just whatever it is, man. And
before I got back into psychedelics, I'd be like
growing food. It's this, you see it. It's like growing food. You can see the results. Like if you're lifting weights, you see the weights go up, or you see you get in better shape.
I used to not even want to spend money on like a gym membership or classes to learn something or anything like that, because I was just like, I don't get the money for that shit. But then I just start looking at it as like investing in yourself. Like these are things that you're gonna have forever after, things that you're gonna keep with you that you can teach to someone else. It's like, don't just invest on things for your exterior, invest on your fucking interior too, whether it's a fucking book or a class or something. Well, looking up shit on YouTube, I don't fucking know.
Well, people like this is like the way I try to look at it. People are always talking about if they have a nice car, they're like, I always use premium, I take care of this shirt. If I got J's, I keep my Jordans clean, whatever it is. And you know what, man, I get it. They're like, your car's your vehicle, you take care of it. But your fucking body is your vehicle for your consciousness. And you should fucking love your body like you love your car. Or
if you are enjoying your experience and your consciousness, whatever it's experiencing, then you should take care of the fucking body that's carrying it. But a lot of people aren't really.
I don't think they even realize. They don't, and it's like, man, you got to fuel this thing with like good foods and exercise. We're designed to move and do shit. We're not supposed to do like if you're not happy, there's probably a reason for it, and it's probably an easier fix than you think.
Diet and exercise. Everybody hates hearing that, but that's what a lot of shit comes down to is diet and exercise.
I feel like I can say I lost 80 pounds and diet and exercise.
It'll change the way you think.
And it's just time and patience with yourself too. Like just be patient with your process and enjoy your process. Like just take a moment and just.
That's something I was telling you that we were talking about in yoga. Is not just like looking at the end result and chasing whatever that end result is really enjoying the process. Whatever you're trying to get better at. If you're trying to get good at painting or you're trying to get super fucking shredded or some shit, like if you're not enjoying the process to getting there, you're probably not going to get there.
Yeah, you should look at your process like when you were a kid and you had a fun game or a fun movie and you didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
That's how you should like almost view your process. You should just be like, I don't want it to end. I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of this.
For real. It should be that way.
It's like mixing up your schedules kind of helps with that too. Like if you find yourself not being happy, man, maybe it's just you're following the leader. Like you're doing what a lot of people are doing.
Throwing a new ingredient to the mix.
And just figure out maybe, because not everybody's the same. And I feel like school, conspiracy, man. But I really feel like school, like maybe it's not even intentional, but I feel like they almost try to program everyone to try to like learn the same. And no one's really the same.
They try.
Well, because it's just, it makes teaching easy.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, this is about, and everyone learns different. Everyone has their own different experience. So you have your own unique way that you need to figure out how to do things. And you're probably doing things a way that someone else has set up that's not right for you. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing. Fuck, I'm doing shit wrong. It's more just like, yeah, fuck that. I can do my own path. You don't got to follow the path that's already there in front of you.
It hit me while I was on acid one time that like, I was looking at my hands, like, none of our fingerprints are the same. No. So, like, why the fuck would any of us be the same? That would be crazy if any of us were the same, or if any of us learned exactly the same, or was into the exact same shit. Someone was into the exact same shit as me. Boring. Yeah, I'd be so annoyed.
Dude, no, it's so... Dude,
everybody tried to contradict each other all the time, like, but we all agree deep down, we're just trying to find ways to contradict each other.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's so funny, dude. Like, it's cool. Like, I love going to the weed store, because, like, you'll be like... We all have pot in common, so everyone's really chill, and happy. But you'll go to one place, and this dude would be like dressed super like he's into like rap and shit, but he's super friendly. And then this dude's like dressed like a super death metal head, but he's hugging you and shit. It's like, it's so cool, man. It
brings people together.
It's because you're being yourself. So you don't have to be this fucking, I like death metal, bro. like I think that's a thing too that people get caught up on. They try to be like, if I'm into this, I have to be this. It's like, no, man, you could be like a hybrid. You could be a fucking death metal, yoga, fucking pot eating, weightlifting, fucking
whatever the fuck
Zen meathead if you want, man. You could be whatever the fuck you want, and you could do it however the fuck you want.
Just do you.
Do you.
Do you hard. Do you hard as fuck.
Dude, honestly, assholes usually don't last. If there's a cool community, usually the assholes fall out. Like yoga, they don't last. Jiu-jitsu, they don't last. Fucking
the psychedelic community in general, they don't last.
Yeah, it's
Spango.
Listen to Spango. No, yeah, man, this is cool. This
yeah, bro.
I just want people to fucking have a good time because it's just that's what gets me most fucking juiced, bro. Like I want to see people just doing them. Like when I get on like Facebook too. I didn't have a Facebook till 2017, so it's like all new to me. So it's
we got a first timer.
But when I see fucking like people like posting real shit, like they're doing shit or even just interests, I like that.
That's my favorite.
It bums me out when I see people posting things where I can tell that they're kind of reaching out. For something like and not like bum me out like quit reaching bro like you're killing my vibe. It's more of like man
you could tell they're not in a good place.
Yeah, and they're trying to let people know.
When I first made a Facebook, I was going through mushroom binge and a lot of psychological changes, and I used Facebook as basically like a personal diary for the world.
I think a lot of people are doing that. I think that's
like,
what explain it.
I mean, I don't advise using it that way. It's like if you're still developing these thoughts and stuff, maybe wait a little bit.
Well, at least
sit on it for a week.
Because I mean, we're doing this is developing thoughts what we're doing, but we're not like fuck yeah.
Yeah,
no, because I see some shit where I'm like, oh man, you just don't have someone to really talk to, and I'll be and I'm like, fuck.
Get a dragon staff.
I haven't talked. I just want people to be happy, man. Like what I'm doing I'm just like a lot of times I'm just taking in less shit. Less social media, less YouTube videos. I'll make a time and a place for it, but like less fucking like music. Just more, just what's going on in my head. More meditating, more driving without the radio, more taking walks without having anything on my head.
Been doing that too, and then still
just watching what runs through your mind.
Music and podcasts and shit. Sometimes,
don't never stop. Yeah, especially because that's like what if you gotta
take more time to just
like if you're taking a walk, maybe like I don't need to listen to music. Maybe let's just like listen to my thoughts. Just watch what's going back and forth. And just let them go. And then go home and then maybe you put on some music and then work out. Or maybe you fucking wash your car. Or I don't fucking know. But like just throw in a few moments where you just focus on just you. Take in your own thoughts like you're taking in some type of content.
I think
Does that make sense?
Nice little wrap-up note.
Right?
Take in your own thoughts like you're taking in content. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Be your own content.
Yeah, be your own content. That's a big one. Is create your own content, which is you. Like, especially now in the age of the internet, you really gotta just promote you almost as a thing. Like,
you're like a pirate ship. You put your flag up and let people know where you're at, so we can be like, "Wait, what's up? I'm in the Spangle too."
Exactly, Spangle. Life is your story. Yeah. Make it a cool one.
Yeah.
No, real note. Write a cool story for yourself. We out.
Yeah, love y'all.